I am so excited for you to join us this week on The Slice of Life. We're here at Motts Military Museum, what I would consider another Groveport staple. Warren Motts, the owner of the Motts Military Museum, is a great customer of ours. Him and his family come in and dine with us all of the time. And I can't tell you how many times I've driven right past this place and I've yet to stop here. So I'm so excited to take you along the journey with us this week on The Slice of Life. How's it going, Warren?
How you doing, Avery?
Doing
Good to
well.
see you, my friend.
Yeah,
Glad
likewise.
to have you here.
I'm so excited to have you show me around the museum and show your favorite pieces of it.
Well, come right on in here and we'll talk about some of the stuff we got. That's a light mask of Abraham Lincoln. That was done while Lincoln was alive, and it's sculpted by Volk, and it's dated 1860 on the back. There also is a lock of Lincoln's hair right there, which is very unusual.
Where's that at?
In that frame right there.
Oh, wow.
And there's pieces of Lincoln's log cabin and chinks of wood from the log cabin itself that the little old man got in his Model T Ford.
That's crazy. Wow.
And there was one picture taken of Lincoln in his casket, and it's right there. And ironically, Mrs. Lincoln wanted no photographs, but Stanton found out that a photographer took that. He went to the guy's studio, busted up all these plates, and then in 1952, a student was going through Stanton's papers, and inside a book was one print, and it was that one with the two guys on either side. And then I blew it up and made a close-up of it there. But it's pretty amazing, because that is actually Lincoln in his casket, which otherwise there would have been no photograph.
Right. And so, do you have the original? Do you have the original?
No. That would be worth some real money.
Yeah.
Then the flag of the 17th Pennsylvania Cavalry. This flag was in the middle of Pickett's charge. On July the 3rd, 1863, 12,500 soldiers come across this field, Confederates heading for a clump of trees called the Angle. In the Angle was this unit. That flag was on that battle shaft, and it was in the middle of Pickett's charge. Only 150 Confederates made it in there. All 150 of them were killed, captured, or wounded. When the battle was over, they went up to bury the dead, and they found that flag under the bodies of Pickett's charge. And it is the only flag in existence today of the 17th Pennsylvania Cavalry. Wow. So that is a rare piece. And there also is two belt buckles with bullets in them, which is really pretty amazing thing there too. The guys survived. You can see from the mirror in the back, it stopped short of going out the other side. If you got a stomach wound, you were pretty much done in the Civil War. Wow. Glass eyeballs. The kids just love these glass eyeballs. Anything gruesome, they love it.
When was the year you started collecting all this stuff?
Actually, I opened the museum in 1987. But I was collecting arrowheads when I was a kid. I was walking out through the fields. I was collecting stamps, coins, everything you could think of. I was a collector. Now, this man rounded up horses for the cavalry in the early 1900s in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and that is my dad, Wilbur Motts. That's his 1894 rifle, his hat, his rope, his boots, and I put his baby shoes in there.
You know, I gotta say, like, looking through already, like, just your piece over there, and then this here with, like, you've got a photo of your dad and all this old stuff. How have you managed to pull all this together and keep it, like, intact?
Because it's just been, I have collected stuff my entire life, saved everything. My kids are going to have a real chore when I go, because my house is, it's around the corner, built in 1870. It's full of everything.
Oh my gosh.
This is all Pearl Harbor. That is a piece of the USS Arizona. That's an actual piece of the battleship Arizona. The knives are from the mess hall of the California, and the ruler is from the engine room of the Oklahoma. The light and the dictionary come out of the California as well. A diver friend of mine brought those up when they were bringing stuff up out of the ships and they were supposed to destroy everything, but he put it under the floorboards at Hickam Field. He went off to war. When he came back, he pulled up the floorboards, and they were still there, and he mailed the stuff home. And that's how I got it.
How do you remember all these stories? Between everything you've shown us, there is a story of the person, of the thing. How do you remember all this information?
Well, I put this all in at night. I did it alone. I lay stuff on the floor, and I start. And once I start putting it in, I'm thinking about these people. And these people, some of these I don't know, the Civil War soldiers alone going. But I think about what those people went through. And then I want the stories. And every single piece in here, I got the story behind that piece. And like I say, I think that is what makes this museum so much different than most, because it's a museum not with just a weapon, but it belonged to somebody. And somebody had the story behind it. And that's what I wanted to preserve.
Pizza MRE. We gotta see if it's as good as ours. We'll put it to the test. Well, Warren, I appreciate you having us out today.
Well,
we had such a great time, and your stories were amazing. Everything here is amazing. So,
appreciate it.
If people haven't come to check this out, like I said, myself, I have not been here until today. I was truly mind blown. This is a place that you have to check out at some point in time. If you're in Central Ohio, in Groveport, you can come check out Warren and head right down the street for lunch, like he said, to check us out.
Go to Little Italy's, because that's great food and nice people. You've got waiters and waitresses that are super people.
We have an amazing team.
You sure do.
Motts Military Museum, come check them out.
And you can adjust the speed right here. There you are.
That's amazing.
Well, the kids have never heard this. And I got a bunch of school kids I play that are all looking like, wow.